And as you heard, Trump has asked Americans to brace for a painful period ahead. A month back, he dismissed it as just a flu, a regular flu. That's what he called it on the 26th of February. And now it's deadly. Even the US president does not know how long this is going to last. Before the outbreak, America was preparing for a presidential election, one that Trump had hoped to win. Now everything has been thrown out of gear. Campaigns, rallies, meetings, all over. Democratic primaries are delayed. Will this virus from China force the first ever postponement of a US presidential election? Our next report explores.
The coronavirus pandemic has left the global event calendar in disarray. Even the Olympics have been postponed. What about the biggest match of all, the US presidential election? Will it be the next casualty? 3rd November is the scheduled date, 7 months from now. It seems far away, but given the situation at hand, holding the election will be a Herculean task. This is the time when the election campaign should have hit fever pitch, but now it has all gone cold. Democrats still don't have a candidate to take on Trump. Democratic primaries across 14 states have been delayed. The latest being New York, which was scheduled to hold it at the end of April, now pushed to the end of June. Other states have expanded vote by mail, citing the difficulty of holding elections. Republicans, meanwhile, are still assessing the president's response to the crisis. Donald Trump's biggest rival right now is not Joe Biden or even Bernie Sanders. It's the Wuhan coronavirus. It's threatening the fundamentals of the presidential election process. One thing's for sure, the US presidential election cannot be cancelled. Elections in America have been delayed because of emergencies in the past, but only at the state and local level. The 9/11 terror attacks of 2001 came on the morning of a municipal primary election in New York City. It was postponed by 2 weeks. In 2017, municipal elections in Florida were briefly delayed because of Hurricane Irma. But never has the presidential election been postponed. So, can it be done? Yes, but with great difficulty. The date of the general election is set by US federal law, and it has been fixed since the year 1845. To change election dates, the federal law will have to be changed. That would need a legislation enacted by the US Congress and signed by the president. And then it can be challenged in the courts. Assuming that a postponement jumps all of these hurdles, here is the next one. The American Constitution mandates that the new president's term must begin on the 20th of January. There is no provision to change that. The US law doesn't allow a president to stay in office after noon on January 20th. Even in the case of a national emergency. And this is an emergency. Last week, Trump was talking about packed churches on Easter. That's in the middle of April. He'll be lucky if America can hold an election in November. Bureau Report. We on World is One.